Bonjour, my friends. Welcome to Touching the Edge. My name is Drake, and thank you so much for coming. Thank you for being a part of this culmination of our 40-day practice. I'm so happy to be a part of it right now because for me, it has such a depth of meaning. I feel that time doesn't just have length, it also has depth. And so I want to point to an individual who is a big part of a lot of our sense of popular movies, which is the great Carl Weathers, who just died here recently. Now, I'm almost 60 years old, and the movie Rocky came out in 1976. And I watched that movie, I was 12 years old. I was the perfect age to see that movie. And it had such a sort of an influence. I enjoyed it, but I was inspired by it as well. And I wasn't just inspired by the character of Rocky, I was also inspired by the character of Apollo Creed. And to be inspired by that character, but not just the character, but the man behind the character, actual actor Carl Weathers. Carl Weathers exhibited so many of the elements that I suggest for myself as my elements of my best selves, elements of other people that I would like to emulate. And one of the best ways of coming towards your best self, your authentic self, is to recognize it when you see people who have those qualities that resonate with you. And Carl Weathers had many of those qualities. Agelessness. He was a man who exhibited agelessness, or what I feel is this quality that I express as agelessness. He had something that always seemed to be vibrant. He always seemed to be vital. Even as he aged, there was something in him that always maintained a sparkle. He always seemed to shine. And so that was one quality that he had. But another one of those qualities that he had, that he exhibited also in that movie of Rocky, and oh, by the way, I also love Predator too. When I said Predator, the movie Predator, which he was also great in. He was just such a great personality, and he seemed, and of course I didn't know the man, but he seemed to radiate a kindness into the world. And there was the one line that he had in Rocky, or actually I think it was probably Rocky 2. He was now training Sylvester Stallone as Rocky. And in that movie, Rocky 2, he said in this moment, there is no tomorrow. And he said it with such passion, with such depth, there is no tomorrow. And so I want to suggest that that is one of the ways that we can bring into our lives to accent this relationship to the best self. There is no tomorrow. Time is instantaneous. I think it's very interesting that we as human beings have trouble with the concept of time. In some ways, it's so long. But in other ways, it's just like that. Before you know it, you're 60, you're 80, and before you know it, you're passing out of this world. So there is no tomorrow. That sense of urgency, which Carlos Castaneda said to use as death as an advisor, to actually draw something from this experience of life being so fleeting and really make sure that you are on doing what you're here to do. We can all make this world a better place if we recognize there is no tomorrow. Thank you, Carl Weathers, and thank you very much for joining us here today. Let us know if you're enjoying this 40-day practice. We only have 3 more left after this. Let us know if you're enjoying this practice, and if you have anything to say, let us know about it. And like this video, and other people know about it. And also, too, by the way, we're coming to the end of this 40-day practice, and I'd like to know, would you like us to do another one? I usually take quite a bit of time off in between. But we can do one sooner if you're interested. So let us know what you think. I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. Here we go. Life is long, but it's also very short. There is no tomorrow. I bring my hands together and I bow to you. Namaste. Thank you.